Hi guys, this is Omer from MMOHut.com. I'm the first impression gameplay video for Pirates of the Burning Sea, or POTBS for short. Now I'll spend about 5-10 minutes running around checking the game out, make some comments. If you guys want to play Pirates of the Burning Sea or just learn more about it, check it out for review on the link below. So we have two servers over here, an EU server and a regular server. Now this regular server, a US server I believe. Now the game has a 14-day free trial, which is pretty much restriction free, and you can pretty much do anything you want for the 14 days. So let's play an Antigua over here. This game is published by Sony Online Entertainment now. The game originally launched with some 14 plus servers, and unfortunately it's down to 2 servers now. Though the game is really unique from what I've heard about it. So let's just create our character. We have 4 different factions in the game: the French, the British, the Pirate, and the Spanish. So it looks like, yeah, these are the 3 nations in the game, and there is a pirate faction as well. Now, since the game is called Pirates of the Burning Sea, I'm going to go ahead and play a pirate, but you can kind of see what the other ones look like. They have the 3 classes are Naval Officer, Privateer, and Free Trader for the 3 nations in the game. The pirates have 2 of their own classes, Cutthroat and Buccaneer. Obviously, they all have their own specialties and have their own pros and cons, so just read through them if you want. I'm going to play as Cutthroat for now. Let's go with Buccaneer, because she has a really awesome hat. But let's play male this time. There we go. There's my stereotypical pirate. Let's see, yeah. He looks more like a lackey, like one of the actual dudes on the ship. Buccaneer looks like the captain, so I'm the captain. I'm going to go with Buccaneer. Let's click next. There's a lot you can play with, and a lot of these pay-to-play games do have really in-depth character creation screens. I mean, that's to be expected. So let's just go with the default over here. I'm not going to play with it too much. You can change a lot around, but this is to be expected in a really pay-to-play game. I mean, I'm pretty sure the game had a really high budget. The graphics look really nice as well. But I'm going to make my captain name is going to be Remo Tay. Well, it's actually Remo Tay Tay. And I'm going to click, you know what? Let's do a random name. Well, we get a Michael Motley. That's not really a pirate name. I'll go Felix d'Antoine. Alright, let's go. I like it. So let's click play. And the game will throw us into the tutorial. Though I hope I can skip it. The game was released back in 2008. And I do like the game. Well, I like the concept of the game because it's trying to be different. Because there really aren't, I don't think there's any other pirate-themed MMOs out there. I know there are a lot of pirate PC games, but no MMOs. So here we are. I am Felix d'Antoine. I like my auto-generated name. So apparently I'm in some sort of prison or something. And let's see what happens. He's got a green question mark over his head, not a gold one. So again, it's completely different than any other MMO. Yar, mate. 'Twould seem to be no bonds that can hold ye down, Antoine. So it looks like the game's text is written in pirate language. So you got the whole pirate theme going for it if you're playing as the pirate faction. So I'm just going to click next, next, next. Nobody reads these dialogues anyway, though. The English translations, or the pirate translations, were pretty good. I mean, they look coherent. That's to be expected, though. It's not an Asian game being translated to English. The company that made this, definitely an English company. Actually, I'm not even sure if it's an English company that developed this. So we got Bilge Rat Captain, and let's talk to Billy Bones. I knew old mates would be coming for me. You're something about Black Spot. Let's go next. Hand over the map, Billy, and I promise we'll be killing you quick. What a fight right there. He just punched him in the throat. What a jerk. Alright, well, let's see what happens here. I can actually skip the tutorial over here. I'm pretty sure this will teach me how to play. But you know what? I'm going to skip it. You know what? I can handle this. Objectives complete. New objective. Enter the swordplay tutorial. Didn't I just click skip the tutorial? So it looks like I cannot skip the tutorial. The game just lied to me to my face. Or I just missed clicking. It could be either one. So I guess we're going forward and onwards. So let's talk to this guy over here. This guy just got owned. So there's a dude over here targeting the enemy. We click tab, and then we click 1, and he just gets owned. He just falls down dead instantly. Graphics do look nice though. Really nice for that matter. So since this is the tutorial, I don't think I can lose. And the combat is really simple. I just click 1 and they just die. Let's click 2 over here. I parried or something too. I can tell that this game was designed for a sea-based combat, so the whole swashbuckling aspect of the game feels kind of a little awkward right now. Maybe because I don't know what's going on yet, and that's actually probably why. So let's go kill a captain over here too. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I cannot lose right now. It's the tutorial. New objective: speak to Solomon Pritt wherever he is. So I just owned like half the crew by myself. Some dead person over there. So we're going a little bit down over here. Oh, he's over there. There we go. He's got the question mark on his head. So the game is set in the Caribbean during the 1720s, 1700s, early 1700s. There's a cool pirate battle going on over there, though I can't really participate. Good choice, blah blah blah. I do recommend if you want to give the game a earnest chance, you should read the dialogue, at least to get a feel for the game. Speak to Billy Bones now. These guys were not here 2 seconds ago when I was up here. Oh well. Alright, let's just finish this real quick. I gotta get the map from inside over here. The captain's quarters. The game has really two main aspects to it. The whole sea-based combat, and looks like this whole swashbuckling concept to it as well. Though I'm not really feeling the swashbuckling right now. Because it's a tutorial, I really can't lose anyway. So let's go back out over here. Very linear early on. But I do really like the graphics though. Look how cool my guy looks. Looks like a pirate. Let's zoom out. He's even... Alright, let's talk to this Billy Bones over here. He knows what's going on. So I like the sound of that. Alright, I'm the captain now. I take my captain's wheel. So it looks like I can learn how to move around. Look how cool my guys look. So graphics look actually really incredible in this game. I have it like maxed out settings and it looks great. You can see exactly how the dudes look. Though the ship looked a lot bigger when I was sort of zoomed in. So of course you move with W, S, A, and D. Looks like, yeah, D's turn. And it feels really clumsy to move around though. It looks like the wind is blowing from this way. So I can't really move my ship towards the direction of the wind. I mean, I think you can, but it moves really slowly. And yeah, it is moving really slowly. I gotta sink the bilge rat over there. So let's try getting near him. Alright, we do D and A to turn. And I need to move towards the green area or the yellow area to move around. So there's at least some sort of realism to it. You got my dudes on the cannons over there. You can see the different camera angles. And this staircase is going right into the mast. Right into the sails. And this is where I can shoot with my cannons. My cannons are over here. When we click to shoot, we click 1. So I own that guy instantly. He just got one-shotted by my ship. So I think I just completed this whole tutorial already. Am I done yet? And I can loot him. So that one ship had a keg of rum, and that's it. Nothing else. So it's a pretty empty ship. My cannons are almost in the water, based on this angle. So I think I completed the game's tutorial. It wasn't that long, but unfortunately, it's taking a lot of my time. I want to get off over here. The game has a very open feel to it, though, once I can get to the game. If I can show you that. There's another ship over here. Oh, man. Look how far away it is, too, and I move so slow. So, yeah, the game's primary gameplay aspects are moving around with the swashbuckling combat. It's not just a sea-based game as well. When you're in ports, and I mean, there's ports outside the tutorial area. When you're in those areas, you move around outside the ship. You can buy new ships there, craft new ships. And there's an auction house as well. You can grab quests. I mean, when you're on shore, it feels like almost every other MMORPG. You move around, you interact with NPCs. The towns, for the most part, feel pretty dead though, because the game started with 14 plus servers, it was packed. Nowadays though, the game is really empty, which kind of sucks. So I gotta aim my stuff at this guy. He's coming my way, so he's moving faster because the wind is on his side. Let's blast this guy away. Can we see our targeter? Yeah. Can we see it? Do our guys actually? Whoa. He looks pretty weird there. So can we shoot? Let's shoot. So yeah, it looks kind of cool if you zoom into it. Let's kill this guy over here. You can see the enemy's armor. This is the guy I'm firing at. His shields are almost down on that side. And if I shoot him enough on one side, his shields will go down, and I can start damaging the structure of his ship. And when his structure reaches 0, his ship will sink. So if you really, I mean, there's a lot of maneuvering involved and a lot of strategy. Because the sides have more armor than the front and back. The front and back have the least armor, but they're the hardest to hit. Because you have to position yourself behind them. The game has some like 50 plus ships. It's a very in-depth game, surprisingly, from everything I've read about it. But I feel like it's an empty game. There's only 2 servers right now. I just completed the tutorial again. Let's claim this, and hopefully we can finish this nonsense before I run out of time. Oh no, I'm about to crash into the wall. So yeah, I just finished this. My leveling experience meter is at the bottom over there. And I completed the tutorial. Alright, ship combat. I'm done with this. Come on, let's go. Let's go to open sea. What is this? Nothing happened. There's a lot going on in the game. There's a very in-depth crafting system. And in fact, the whole player-run economy is entirely done with in-game crafting. Just like Luminary, Rise of the Gunzu. People craft items and sell them in the auction house. There are some 50 plus ships in the game, ranging from the big ships to little ships. I know that's a very poor way of describing it. Big ships, little ships. Big ships hold the most cannons, have the most armor, but they're the least maneuverable. But the game actually comes down to a lot of strategy because, again, all the ships are really weak on their front and back. So if you can position yourself nicely where the enemy can't shoot you and you're behind them, which is very easy to do if you're doing small ship versus big ship, though in large-scale battles it's much more interesting. And I want to skip this area. Why am I still here? The tutorial is not going away. And the PvP aspect of the game is really in-depth. It's really one of the main attractions. All the nations and the pirates sort of vie for control over the ports in the game. I have to click this. There we go. Why did I do that earlier? So yeah, you can see a little bit of the port-based gameplay. Outside of the ports, I can start raiding NPC ships. We can see a few other players here, I think. We got one other guy over there, but for the most part, the game is really empty. Keep scrolling around. What else we'll find in here? We'll move around over here. You can see other NPCs in here. What is that guy doing with her? He's having a lot of fun. He knows how to play this game. That's an NPC though. He's having a lot of fun with her. The game is surprisingly in depth, though I really can't get too much into it because it's impossible to explain in the whole 10 minutes. I have 11 minutes. Anyway, guys, if you guys do want to play Pirates of the Burning Sea or just learn more about it, just check it out for a review on the link below. Later, guys.